Hello, boys. Wait, boys.
Stop it.
Excuse me. Sorry, can I get a table for two? Can I reserve one in advance?
Yeah.
Okay, for whatever time you're off, though.
Having a loyal girlfriend isn't supposed to be a surprise, it's supposed to be expected.
Treating a good man poorly and doing him wrong is all fun and games until he's uninterested, unreachable, and unavailable. Some of y'all think you can put a man's heart on emotional layaway. You can drop a few sweet words, act like you're invested, then leave him hanging while you keep shopping around. And you know what? That might work for a while. He may keep giving, he may keep showing up, he may keep forgiving. But what you don't realize is that every time you ignore his calls, every time you dismiss him, and every time you label his honesty as a weakness, you're not just hurting that man, you're teaching him. You're teaching him that his love, his loyalty, and his protection doesn't matter here. And brick by brick, you're building up his disgust until one day, the only thing he feels for you is distance.
If someone doesn't even have basic respect for you, why would you even want to be in a relationship with them? And next we have some dilemmas in modern dating.
I've been left undelivered for the last 3 days.
As a man in today's society, I would not get married. Let me explain. Yeah. In the modern era, marriage is completely outdated. The tax breaks you get from it aren't even that good. And to be really honest, it is geared towards protecting the woman in the relationship in the event of divorce.
So I'm watching this girl's video earlier, and she's talking about how she hasn't had a guy to talk to in a while, hasn't had anyone to flirt with. She's kind of in a dry spell. And I'm like, girl, last time I had somebody to flirt with, I mean, it's been years. I don't even know if I know how anymore, honestly.
I'm 20.
20.
At what age should a man have his life together?
20. Together? 25, 26?
Yeah.
Thoughts? At least in your 20s, you have a plan. Like early 20s.
I think that if you're like 24 or 25 and you don't have a plan,
At least you have a goal.
Yeah, if you don't have a plan, then...
How much money should he be making at that point?
I'd say minimum like 50 to 60s from the way I've calculated it for me. I think that could be like an okay like making ends meet, like living around here in Miami. So it's hard to find a job nowadays.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
How about you?
Like 60. Yeah.
60K, 25 years old, that's a high value man to you.
I'd say.
I say that it's a high value man to me.
From what I know.
Yeah. Not everyone's the same.
Yeah.
They were pretty aware that there are other ladies out there that have much higher salary expectations.
I don't chase blue. Go ahead, brother. If I got to chase my wife, then I'm going to have to keep chasing her to keep her. That's right. You're going to have to keep it up. That's right. And once she see you chasing her, she going to deliberately do things that make you run her down. That's right. Oh, I wouldn't take that if I was his wife. Why wouldn't you take the truth? Not only that, you ain't got that to worry about. That's right.
Deciding to improve yourself is so much better than going out and trying to chase some dates, because our purpose and our passions are key. Next, we got a very loyal girlfriend who decided to stay home with her boyfriend instead of go out with her friends.
Have I met my true love, man? Let's see. Well, I gotta wait. Do I have to go like this?
Hey, bro, come on now, dawg.
I think me and my boyfriend just need to take a break. Why? I don't know, we just don't have that spark anymore. And our conversations just aren't as exciting as they used to be. And how long have you been dating? Like a year? And are you guys gonna date other people? I don't know, maybe. Are you guys allowed to sleep with anyone else during your break? I don't know, we haven't gotten to that yet. Well, how long's your break gonna last? I don't know, why do you have so many questions? To make a point, do you see how all of these lines are blurred? It feels like you haven't even stopped to think about why you feel how you feel. If you want to date other people because you don't like him anymore, just admit that. But if you think these honeymoon vibes are going to sustain with anyone during the entirety of a long-term relationship, you're dreaming. Why? Because the excitement is naturally going to decrease. The longer you date someone, fewer stones are left unturned. You fall into a rhythm, and you want to date someone where that rhythm is enjoyable, not exciting. If you re-entered the dating pool, wouldn't you be looking for someone just like your boyfriend? Yeah, I guess. Then just sit down and figure it out. Stop chasing the constant dopamine rush of early dating and learn to be happy with someone you love.
Far too often, relationships can end because someone got bored. But just because there's no drama does not mean it's unsatisfying. Now this next one's a W in spite of a tough situation.
Guys were bringing in the wedding cake, they accidentally dropped it, and the bride was standing there watching, just stunned. But her husband's reaction showed that she married a good one, going over there and eating it off the ground, waving her over.
I just want y'all to know that this is how y'all be looking when y'all get them big ass eyelashes. I mean, how can you even see? I can't even open my eyes.
They get upset too, like, yo, I was in a relationship with him for 5 years and he wouldn't commit. And after we broke up, he was married in 2 years. Maybe. It happens a lot. Maybe. Well, number one, maybe he wasn't in a place where he could support a wife and kids and the whole nine. Yeah. Or maybe you weren't the type of woman who inspired that confidence in him. What do you bring to that man's life? When that man goes back into the spreadsheet and says, my credit score was a 720 before we met. What is it now? My bank account, I had $10,000 saved up before we met. How much do I have now? My energy level, my stress level was X before we met. What is it now? Whether or not we can articulate it, we're thinking about these things and we're doing that, man.
We really just want peace and respect, which can't be that much. Plus, she should be helping you grow and not stagnate. Now this next one reminds us that we can be worth a lot and still have it not be appreciated.
So when I was married for 13 years, and I 100% supported my ex-husband in the startup of his business. I created his LLC. I did all of these things. I pushed him to go to his taxidermy school. I made sure that he had a business. I picked the start date. I made the Facebook page. I did all of the things for him. And in the background, I was building my own business and working full time. Fast forward several years later, and we decided to get a divorce. Things just didn't work out. The why doesn't matter, but what does matter, and what I'm really struggling with right now, and I'm sure that I'm not alone, is that I was the breadwinner, right? He was a small business owner, so tax returns, write-offs, all the things. And I worked full-time, W-2, making over 6 figures a year. So when it came down to time for a divorce, even though the reasons of the divorce were not my fault fully, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm just as much to be held accountable for the divorce as him. Anyways, because I made the majority of the money on paper, I was required to take all of the debt in my divorce or pay him alimony or child support. I get calls every single day, hey, you owe us this money, and hey, you owe us this money, and I'm literally just trying to pay my rent. I'm venting because I'm so frustrated, because it's life's not fair, and I know that, and I'm not gonna sit in victim mentality, but it should not be this hard.
Well, she was experiencing what a number of ex-husbands have already, which is just a super tough situation to be in and try to make the most out of. Now this next one just shows you that hard work can indeed pay off.
Are you gonna take off your cover? Is this it? Is that this one? I definitely do.
Why is it when I'm doing leg raises, this guy comes up to me and he's like, oh, can I come in and in between your rest, I can do my set, then you can do yours. So basically, this guy came up to me asking if him and I could work out together. And I'm just like,
there is absolutely nothing wrong with politely asking somebody to work in. And that's the way it's always been in gyms. And also note, working in with someone is not the same as working out with someone. You're simply sharing that machine with him for that exercise alone. I hope the next time somebody asks you to work in, you're nice enough to let them, and you don't make a video to complain about it.
Seeing stuff like this can make people want to avoid gyms and public gatherings altogether. And none of us are the main character, so we just gotta be respectful of one another.
Well, I like a man to be bigger than me and to have a strong character, somebody who has a stronger character than I have.
Well, I'm very attracted to men who are able to sing and play music, interested in music and singing.
Do they have to be physically big men?
Oh, no, not necessarily. No, I like the people who are slim and trim.
Well, Carl, I don't go out with a specific idea in mind, but I do find that I think certain people are attractive, and they're usually fairly slim and athletic type people, but they're not enormous, big, sort of Apollo-type specimens of humanity, which I find rather disgusting looking.
Why do you find this so?
Well, the problem if you go to an Apollo place and start doing bodybuilding and so on is that you will get overweight, or you will get so developed that you look rather like what you might expect to find in a zoo, for example.
You know, it's interesting because they didn't even mention money once. So doing that same interview must be a bit different today. Next, we have a tough situation where a wife just didn't want to show some text messages.
If you asked me, I would like, yeah, you could look, because I have nothing to hide. You have something to hide.
You have not actually done that ever in your past.
What is it you're hiding?
I'm not hiding a phone.
Then just hold your phone and let me see what you wrote.
I am not hiding anything.
Then hold your phone and let me see what you wrote.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Liam, let's go. Right now. Okay. I made her cry?
Yeah, because you're cornered.
I'm cornered.
Yes, because you're doing something that's wrong. That's why. Then let me see. Hold your phone and let me see if you're not doing anything wrong.
Something that's wrong in the fact that I can't.
Because I saw the text messages that I read that you wrote was someone that's a little bit thirsty on your end.
Again.
It's kind of like
thirst.
Yeah, on your end.
How short is too short? 5'10", but I'd prefer like 5'11", 6 foot. I just want someone like a little taller than me. How short is too short?
Basically, if you're under 6 foot, I don't want to talk to you.
Don't know really. It's the same interest.
Do you think looks are important?
Sometimes it all depends on the man.
What about money?
Money's not important.
Yeah, love is supposed to be more important than money, height, or looks. Yet we've just gotta focus on what we can control and make it better. Now this next one shows the interesting ways how some people can make money.
My ideal job is being the girl on this app who has giant bazongas and she just jumps on a jump rope. That's every TikTok. She's just jumping on a jump rope. And she's got her comments turned off. She's racking up the likes, just collecting money, jumping rope.
It's not my keys.
You're signing these papers.
I'm not signing nothing. No, I'm not. I just told you I'm not signing this.
Since she's been born.
This paper, I'm not signing. I'm not signing that. This is her decision to get divorced. So why should I pay for her daughter that's not mine biologically? Yeah, I took care of her.
Give us 15 and we'll figure this out.
Okay, you might need 15. You know what I'm saying?
You're just throwing away 7 years of being in your daughter's
You're throwing away 7 years.
You raised her.
This was your idea, not mine.
You raised her. We were together.
This was your idea, not mine.
You know what?
Was it not your idea to get divorced?
Look, we're not getting anywhere.
Okay.
Let's just take 15 minutes to cool off.
She was the one that divorced him, so how can he be responsible here? And he should be able to move on from that wild situation. Now this next one's got to be an example of how love should be.
This is my wife.
Yeah, but introduce yourself. I can introduce myself.
I'm Junior, and this is...
And I'm Telly. We shall see. Your partner with a past. Oh God. How long before you would start dating someone else?
We talked about this too, so I don't know if I would ever date again.
You think you're gonna do it?
Yeah.
What if she said?
She can't move on.
Is that your answer or her answer?
She knows.
How does your partner love you?
Probably the biggest thing is how protective I am.
He saved and protected me from a lot of things and a lot of people that nobody else wouldn't have bothered to do for me. He's held me down when I literally had nobody, or when I felt like I had nobody. It just makes me love him so much more.
Yo, when you said I'm backstage at his concert, what did that mean? Like,
okay, so basically, yes, I had a plan that I was supposed to be going backstage with Ken Carson. Yes, I was supposed to be going to that in San Diego. Did I end up going?
How were you going to get backstage?
That's a question that I can't answer. I literally genuinely just, you can't even tweak out about that.
Hey, bro, come on now, dawg.
Bro's reaction says a lot, because if someone's in a committed relationship, there are a certain number of rules that they should follow. Now, there's not too many words for this next one.
Update, I tried to go for a drink on my own for a happy hour, and I couldn't do it. It's too nerve-wracking, and they don't allow dogs.
Getting divorced, and my soon-to-be ex-husband doesn't want me to have custody of the kids. I'm like in shock. The second I read it, I started breaking down crying. Like, I literally just got the papers 5 minutes ago. This is his proposed parenting plan, that I have visitation, supervised visitation of my own kids once a month on Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 3. And I'm like flabbergasted because I was the primary caretaker, primary parent of our kids for the past 5 years. The past 5 years, I have been the primary parent, and now he doesn't want me to have custody at all. Or I don't even know if, like, does visitation count as custody? I literally have no idea. When I filed for a divorce, I went in to do 50-50 parenting plan. And since I have relocated to Florida, I'm staying with a friend, that oh my God, I'm just so annoyed.
Staying with a friend is just a bit hard to believe. Plus, she decided to move to an entirely different state.
They love it when I turn off the bass. They love it when I turn off the bass.
If you want something done, it helps to try to ask for it, because no one's capable of reading minds.
I'm not joking right now. You came out to eat and you ate $20 worth of food. Am I right or am I wrong?
Okay, well, you want me to order?
Did you
I
not
didn't even
eat?
order dessert.
You ordered the bowl and you ordered the hash browns, and that's $18.75. Look at $18.75 with taxes. It was $3.86, so I'm just breaking it down. Split that up. $3.86. Half of that is almost $2. I'm thinking like $1.80 or something like that. So you owe $20.
It doesn't even matter what I order, what I didn't order. What I'm saying, why would I have to pay even half of it when you're here? That's what you're here for.
I'm here. I asked you, did you want to go out to eat with me? I didn't say I was going to pay.
Oh, okay.
Is that common sense? Do you just go and sit down at restaurants and just figure that they're going to pay for you?
You just want to be put in the friend zone, right? Not even that. You know what? Here. Whatever. I don't care.
Why are you acting all weird like that?
I'm not acting weird.
I don't like where this is going.
Well, a number of people in the comments were not too happy with the guy here. Plus, it's usually assumed that the one that invites pays for the date. Now in this next one, we have an ex-husband who decided to keep doing housework for his ex-wife, which may not be for everyone.
They love it when I turn off.
amount of people that sent me this video today was amazing to see. Absolutely love this video. The amount of courage it takes for that young man, Julius, to ask for help, and for that incredible young woman, Shireen, to have the patience, to have the kindness in her heart to help him and do such an incredible job. This is the gym culture that we need more of.
Yeah, the smile on his face should tell you everything. Plus, we do need this type of positivity outside of the gyms as well. I really hope you enjoyed these ones today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and become a channel member today if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.